Yeah, Tim Pool, who I love he's like the biggest tool in the world. He quote tweeted Keemstar. He called me out for my beans on toast apology. Keemstar tweeted that I hate gay people because of my beans on toast apology. And Tim Pool reported on it. The slop bucket guy we talked about.
Saga of Ethan Klein.
By the way, we did. We bought the slop.
Saga of Ethan.
We bought the slop bucket, or one of them. There was like a $25 test one. So we're gonna try Tim's big sponsor, the slop bucket. Tim Slop Bucket Pool.
You know what the problem is though? It's definitely not me.
No, of course not. So let's see what he had to say.
Klein is a warning to everyone as to why you do not try to pander and you do not apologize. Now, what do we mean when we say don't apologize? We mean,
are you talking about my beans and toast apology?
Don't apologize when you did nothing wrong. If there's something you did that you think was wrong, I guess you have no choice but to apologize if you regret.
Just imagine that. So just imagine for a second. What if I actually did think I did something wrong? Talk to someone that I trusted who suggested I think you should apologize, and therefore I did apologize.
Sounds like bullshit to me,
doing it,
boy.
But I suppose you'll need to have a bit of spine, meaning that even sometimes when you do things that might be wrong, you still stand by your sentiment, but can apologize for delivery. In this story, Ethan Klein of H3H3 Productions loses his sponsors after he makes offensive comments about the LGBTQ plus community. Leftist organizations and cultural groups are easily offended, in which case you're going to be apologizing for everything, even if you made a passive joke. Because of this, Ethan Klein lost his sponsors, and it was actually a big deal. People were saying, hey, look, man, you reap what you sow. Ethan had taken down episodes of his podcast where he interviewed Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson responded when the episode was taken down saying, I liked you. But, rest assured, you will be held to an ever-increasing standard, which you will not be able to maintain, and then they will devour you. Ethan Klein is once again being canceled, this time because...
Is he really talking about the beans on toast shit? Is this where this is going? Oh, my goodness.
He jokingly mocked his own apology, and now people on the left are saying, you never meant that apology.
Well, he's actually true. I do find it a little ridiculous that people are getting really upset about the joke beans and toast apology. But I'm sure he's going to drive it home to the absolute wrongest point possible.
At all. The only thing you can do is stand up for what you believe in and tell everyone else to shut up. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't care if
Yo, he just did a hair flip. He did a beanie flip. He's like, girl, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Everyone else,
look at this hair flip.
Up. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Damn. Let me show you what a real hair flip's like. That was sick, dude. The little sass off Tim Pool. You like that hair flip, Dan?
If you don't like it, don't watch it.
They loved that. That was powerful. A sassy moment for Tim Pool.
To shut up. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
So brave.
I don't care if you're on the left, right, up, down, religious, not religious. I'm going to say what I think and feel. And if you don't like it, there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to keep trying to play whack-a-mole, trying to figure out what won't or will upset somebody. I'm going to say what I think. And
cool, dude. What
that's
the fuck
about it.
Do you want from me?
In this segment, as we talk about how Ethan Klein has no sponsors because he was canceled.
Okay, so we have sponsors. We lost some sponsors. I don't recall saying we lost every single sponsor. We lost some sponsors.
I'd like to give a shout out to Virtual Shield by heading over to...
Wait, is he serious right now? Virtual Shield? Also, it looks like a scam website. Now, I will never lose sponsors. And now thank you to slopbucket.gov.
To surfinginternetsafe.com. Why, yes, Timcast has sponsors.
Bro, that's the joke we made, that yours are like weird off-brand scammy slop bucket shit.
And this one's actually kind of funny and a bit meta. Ethan Klein loses his sponsors. Virtual Shield has sponsored my YouTube channel, my first YouTube channel,
I know. Virtual Shield will never leave you.
And they now sponsor. Well, I don't really do sponsorships on the Timcast channel anymore, but they still sponsor the work I do. I've never had this issue where...
Literally, look at this
You just
stock
said,
photo
I don't
on
really
their
have sponsors on the Timcast channel anymore.
Yeah, I wonder why.
That was exactly what we were talking about.
Right.
That's his podcast, is it not?
Timcast? Yeah, that's his show. Why wouldn't he have sponsors on it?
Right, so we were right. He doesn't have sponsors.
By the way, look at the quality of this website. This is like hacker.png.
I'm assuming it's a VPN service.
Yeah.
I can't say I've heard of that one, but maybe it's a legit one. I'm not sure.
I mean, look, you've heard the same VPN names. There's like 3 that make the rounds.
I mean, we're sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Yeah.
And then I've heard of like 1 or 2 others that a lot of YouTubers are,
the big
sponsored
ones.
by. But
And
I've never
then,
heard of this one.
For the insurrectionists, there's Virtual Shield.
Right.
For people that believe that Mike Pence should be hung, there's Virtual Shield.
Somebody said Virtual Shield looks like an FBI honeypot masquerading as an
Totally.
VPN.
Bro,
Dude,
totally.
That's a great point, and Tim Pool's show would be the place to do that.
Oh my God, that's so true.
That's really funny.
They've come and they've been outraged and said you're offensive. And I get insulted and smeared all the time on the internet. Go to surfinginternetsafe.com, support a company that won't play these dirty games and will provide you with security.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to announce my new sponsor.
Where's this going?
Discount. It's a VPN plus slot bucket service.
Okay.
What's the most like bottom of the barrel, never leave you kind of sponsor?
I mean, there's like Alpha Brain kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like
Alpha Brain would never leave you.
Nootropics.
VPNs would never leave you. Today I am selling
Raid Shadow Legends. That's like
Raid Shadow Legends?
That is the bottom of the
sponsor
barrel.
anybody.
Thank you to Raid Shadow Legends, who has never abandoned me through thick and thin. This episode's brought to you by the Russian government. Don't believe what you see in the media, folks. We are denazifying Ukraine. Believe that. Someone, Sweet Like Tea said, I used to work for the company that creates survival kits. Everything you guys describe is exactly how the customers are.
Yeah, I mean.
Of course. You have to be a little nutty to buy a fucking slot bucket. Yeah, Adam and Eve is pretty...
The only other place I've seen those slot buckets getting sold is on like those like hardcore evangelical.
Jim Baker.
Right, exactly, like Jim Baker.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly. Like Jesus is coming down,
Right.
boy.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by
Blue Chew, like the erectile dysfunction
Blue
gum.
Chew. Yeah.
Yeah. That's another one. Fashion Nova, somebody suggested.
Someone said Alpha Brain sponsoring Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. Listen, it's fine. Like, I get it. Get the paper. Do your thing. I can't, because I'm so vocally against all this dumb pseudoscience shit, I can't exactly work with them, but, it's fine. This episode is sponsored by Ace Fest. Get your tickets online today. It's running out fast.
Flaming turd bag.
Anyway, let's keep watching. Tim Pool.
Security. Here's a tweet from Keemstar. Ethan.
Dude, you already fucked up.
You're
a newsman. He thinks he's news. He's doing it Keemstar tweets.
I mean, he knows who Keemstar is.
Yeah, well, they're more aligned than they're not.
On YouTube,
We hate
unfortunately
Keemstar.
knows.
Klein's LGBTQ plus fans were just starting to get over his homophobic remarks from 2 weeks ago. And now he memed his original apology, showing a lack of sincerity in his apology in the first place. Now they're upset again. Ethan hates the gays, says Ethan.
Do you agree with that, Tim?
I'm sorry, says Keemstar.
So do you agree? I feel like he can't make up his mind. Should I have apologized? Do I hate gays? What's happening?
His position seems to be that you didn't say anything wrong in the first place, and then you shouldn't have bowed to the woke mob by apologizing
Sure,
and
I get
reflecting
that.
on what you said. But but now you also made a mistake by not being sincere about the apology. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Because if I said something hateful about gay people, then I should apologize. Let's see where he goes.
So here's the original apology, April 12th. To my LGBTQ
I think Tim is doing drama because didn't he accuse me of that? He accused me of doing drama and ruining and damaging everything. I think Tim Pool's a drama caster now.
plus fans, I am sorry for the comments on today's show. The sexualization of gay men and the grouping of tops and bottoms is a stereotype that I will be trying to unlearn. Apologies to the caller, too, who I shouldn't have pressed inappropriately. Hope you guys know I always mean well. Well, on April 23rd, Ethan said, to my English fans, I am sorry for my comment on today's show. My judgment of beans on
How is this Timcast? This is a news show. This is crazy to me.
toast being gross is a stereotype that I will be trying to unlearn. Apologies to all English people who I should not have pressed inappropriately. Hope you guys know I always mean well. And now you have these responses from people saying, and you wonder why you are losing members. It's been a ride watching this guy's career take off and then crash and burn.
People have been saying that for like 10 years, by the way.
You know, I think, like we were discussing on Monday when it comes to Twitter, people really do attribute too much power to these kind of things because we're not losing members.
No, we're not.
The subs have gone down, but the views are the same. Our memberships have gone up, and it's really not that big a deal. It's really
Our views are good.
Really not.
Our membership is good. I mean, we've been losing subs steadily since Frenemies ended.
Right.
Which is fine. But I do think it's funny how angry some people got about that. Again, I guess part of the context for the joke was that on the subreddit there was lots of ironic jokes about people demanding an apology for my beans and toast take.
Right. Like I said when we talked about it on Monday, if you had asked me, I would have told you people are going to be mad about this.
I thought there might be a chance. I was like, this is just a lighthearted joke. So like, who's actually gonna get upset about this? I thought it was funny. You know, I made another. I'm gonna start doing apologies every day after every show. My last apology was to the Scottish, Irish, and Welsh fans. I'm sorry for my comments on today's show. Saying you are the Queen's people is a disgusting inaccuracy.
That was upsetting. I was about to cancel.
You're the one that said that.
No, fuck no, I didn't.
You literally said.
What did I say?
You said something about them being the Queen's subjects.
Well,
don't throw me. I'm saying you're in there with me, bro. Well, anyway, who cares? Discussing inaccuracies downplays your unique identities. I can and must do better. I will eat beans and toast every morning until I like it. Which is, we're preparing beans and toast right now. I can smell it.
Breadcrumb.
But yeah, maybe I should apologize to Tim Pool or something this time. You know.
There was a show I used to listen to growing up, a radio show that they had a bit that at the end of it, they like had a running list. They must have had like a producer writing down whatever they talked about on that episode. And then at the end of the episode, they would spend like a minute straight just apologizing for every topic that they talked about on that episode.
That's kind of what I'm going for.
Yeah.
So maybe if you guys could, today to realtors. Oh, that could be good. Apologizing to realtors.
Apologize to
for saying you're
realtors.
worthless scum,
Right.
leech, fucking bottom of the barrel.
Right. Apologize
You know-
to all of Lucky Boy's opponents who he knocked out.
I like realtors. I think that's funny.
Okay, realtors.
No, I went too hard on those poor realtors. You know.
Apologize to love.
What? To
Apologize
love?
to love and the people of Sweden.
I think the realtors really deserve an apology
Yeah.
more than anyone for, you know. And specifically Todd Zackel.
You don't have to apologize to my dad.
And among other things. Ethan Klein apologizes
What the fuck is this website?
for homophobic James Charles comments on H3 podcast. There is no winning, good sir Ethan Klein. There is no winning. I don't think Ethan has any political positions. I think the dude
I have no political positions.
is, I have to be honest, on the back end of the bell curve, you know, whatever. He's
Oh, he's saying I'm dumb?
Oh, a little.
Does he know I'm Ashkenazi Jew? I'm at the top end of the bell curve according to their racial theories. Excuse me.
Don't get mad at Ethan for saying that. Tim brought up the bell curve, okay?
Yeah, Tim is the Tim. I'm just saying, bro. Tim, you think I'm dumb? Have you fucking listened to yourself?
Just saying.
You literally blamed the whole world for you being single in your late 20s.
He's on the decline. You know, all things come, all things go. I'm sure that'll be true for a lot of people, but
He thinks my career's over. You know, I've been on the internet for a while now, dude. Like 10 fucking years at this point.
it's definitely in entertainment. So I've never been a big fan of trying to make an investment in an entertainment career. How long will you be entertaining for? The FUPA guy with the double chin and the hat. You know, he was only a character that was memeable for some time.
Yeah, and I haven't done it in like 5 years.
Ethan made a great business move when he shifted from his goofy YouTube videos into podcasting and started interviewing people like...
Show me your hairline, bitch, before you talk about my bell curve. Let's do a hairline curve. Take your hat off. Show me your fucking dome.
Jordan Peterson. All of a sudden, you had what may have eventually been a new Joe Rogan. He was edgy. He was offensive. He was a funny guy, and he was willing to talk to people.
Funny guy.
Why can't he accept that, like, me being actually true to myself and brave in the way he thinks is, knowing that I had that path line in that career and going the other way to be true to myself? He can't possibly see that. There's only one perspective in the world, and that's the Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, Tim. You know,
The internet. What is it? The dark web, intellectual dark web. That's what they.
Bro, I
refer
was
to
so
themselves
jealous
as.
not to be a member of the intellectual dark web. I'll be on the intellectual hair web, but
But
without Tim.
It's definitely not me.
I think it is you. I think it might be. Oh, I keep playing. Hang on. Maybe I am lower on the bell curve. I can't play this damn video.
Who are considered controversial.
Can you grab that? I like that I'm lower on the bell curve. By the way, that reference to the bell curve is like one of the most racist, like white supremacist whole fucking, it's so pathetic.
it's all based on a book that I believe the author of the study himself has come out and said, like, denounced and said, you know, it was based off of bad
The data was
and-
awful.
Yeah, but they love to bring it up all the time.
Yeah, it's really interesting. If you hear anyone bring up the bell curve, they are racist. I went to dinner with a girlfriend. I was Tim Pool, alpha male, dark web, genius. I went to a diner with my girlfriend and was told it was a 20-minute wait. After only a few minutes, a couple walked in and was seated right away. I complained and left right away. I don't tolerate bullshit, and I don't tolerate people who think I should care when they don't. Okay, fucking Karen. You're at a diner, bro. It's not that serious. I just, we've talked about this tweet before, but just a reminder of what this guy actually
This is
thinks.
what we're dealing with here.
You know, he really drank the Kool-Aid. Like, it's so easy to just become a reactionary punk ass and talk
And I'm
about
going to get
bell
pissed
curves.
off about it.
You know,
Suck Elon's dick on Twitter all day.
sorry, dude. I can't live with myself with doing whatever white nationalist pandering you do, even though it'd probably be more profitable. At the end of the day, you know, I want my kids to be proud of me, and I
By the
want to
way,
be.
somebody here said they thought that this tweet just existed as like a backhanded way of telling the world, like, I actually have a girlfriend.
Oh, for sure.
Right, like it's like a low key brag. Like,
He didn't need
with my
to
girlfriend.
That had no relevance to the story at all. Yeah. Yeah. Well, is he ever taken a picture with her? Is she real?
No, he probably doesn't want to have her be public because I'm sure she would get harassed.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Now he's not. He's not funny. What? A little bit. But what I mean is he's given up on being the comedic, edgy personality because he's worried about offending people. He's given up on interviewing controversial figures because he's worried about offending people. You will drift into obscurity if you are not willing to press the envelope and say what needs to be said. Well, that's it for Ethan, I suppose. Now, look, dude's
I'm
rich.
over.
I'm sure he'll be fine. He's got a big podcast still. He's going to retain many of his members, but he's losing a lot apparently. At least that's what they're saying. He's losing sponsors.
Who's saying that?
Let me tell you, man. Here at Timcast IRL and timcast.com, we have too many.
What are you doing, Dan? Is it gone? I never. Okay, we have a spec issue, guys. Stand by. Tim, by the way, I love this part, Dan. Tim goes, actually, we have too many sponsors. We have lines of slot bucket people around the corner.
No, for real. You know, we only do so many sponsor spots every month.
Thank you.
It's like between 6 and 8. We've increased a little bit, and that's because I tell our ad sales guys, like, I don't want them. We've got.
Today we are sponsored by Gold for Less.
Are you ready?
Send in your grandma's old gold jewelry. Yeah, I still don't see.
It's there. I've seen a few
Okay.
people in the chat mention it. Now I just seen it on Reddit, and I was like, all right, we
All right,
we gotta take care of
we
this.
are taking care of the spec issue.